Good morning. Let's take a look at yesterday. Lens couldn't get that second goal. Did the in-play stats suggest that they would equalise? In any case, very, very late Ream goal gave us a couple of options as traders. If you do take on this Ream goal, you must take out insurance, and you've got between 33 and 88 to decide whether to get out. If if Lens just haven't turned up on the day, you can cash out early. That's what I love about insurance. You can get out for a break even if they haven't turned up. Maybe there's a bit of pressure for a lot of these sides yesterday. Some of them just couldn't cope with it. Elsewhere, NEC Nijmegen against Valvik. This is arguably a match you would be targeting the late draw. Because, as I mentioned to you before, at this stage of the season, it's the standings that are vital. Look at the motivating factor for NEC Nijmegen. Take 2 points away from that, they're down in 31 and a little bit too near the relegation zone. Add 3 points to yesterday's tally and they're within 1 point of a European place. That's the kind of season NEC are having. Valencia in Spain, an insurance play if, like me, you were taken by Sevilla's first half where they absolutely dominated match. But don't forget, this is a typical scoreline. The side you weren't expecting to win, winning. 2.35 to favourite. That's why I tell you to keep an eye out on the market like that. They can warn you about potentially unreadable matches. This is a worrying scenario for the Canaries. Old Delia is going to be throwing some pots and pans around soon. Burnley against Norwich. Burnley at the going top with a win. So you'd have been laying any late draw there. Talk about motivation. Norwich running adrift. 9 points shy of promotion playoff places. So it was a must win for Norwich as well. That would be 56. It would be looking a lot more achievable. But they're looking a bit like a mid-table mediocrity side, Norwich, now this season. So very, very crucial match. Notts County and Salford. We did get that Notts County goal. Took on the 0-2 lead for Salford. First goal, an own goal. People like Stephen would be telling us in the live stream this is worth looking out for. It's not a deserved opener. 0-2. 1-2. That's your ideal out with hindsight, of course, being our friend on this occasion. That was a possible out at 1-2. You'd have made about a 1-2 risk reward return. So that's not too bad. Just at that single goal. But again, nerves. Salford needed to take points off Notts County. Simple as that. It's a promotion playoff 6-pointer. So we've had a number of examples of this yesterday, of a tough clash with the favourites not gone out and won. We had that with Hamburg as well. So at this stage of the season, hugely competitive, maybe neutral is the best way to attack goals rather than relying on a team. We've seen Lens let us down earlier on. French Ligue 2. Just keep an eye out. Pau, I suppose we could have taken on this one here. We did take on the Amiens 1-0 lead with a red card. Again, insurance. It's the most unlikely scenario, a 1-0 win against fourth in the league, down to 10 men. Surely Dunkirk needed the points, but no, insurance pays. So that's another lesson to you. If it looks an obvious play, it's probably not an obvious play. Please use the available insurance that's there for you. Hamburg, as I alluded to earlier, another odds-on favourite, dropping down like flies. Took on Braunschweig at 0-2. Another one of those intriguing matches where you could make a strong argument for 3 points for both teams. This is another example, isn't it? Can we go neutral rather than relying on Hamburg? Vital win. You're out of the relegation zone. This lot need to get out of this Bundesliga's vibe. Keep that gap between them and Magdeburg. I think Magdeburg is automatic. No, it's probably a promotion playoff place. So it's the top two that really counts. Hamburg have been too long away from the Bundesliga to cock this one up. They've had seasons recently where they've been really solidly placed, and then it's all fallen off. Ireland, well, looked at Derry and Drogs, laid that draw second half, because Derry were impressive last week. Boise, all right, do boy. Yeah, I'm all right, Boise. Hey, do Boise. All right, son. Could have taken on the draw. Derry scoring first, cash out. But are you going to cash out between 61 and 62? Obviously, Boise's as stupid as Boise from Only Fools and Horses, getting themselves red carded after scoring the absolute. So arguably there, if you'd have got out, otherwise would have had to wait basically for that red card in play for Boise. You could have gone on and looked for the draw to end again. No other real plays there yesterday. Just waiting for the match to unfurl. We had some plays there last week. Busy as you like today, and along with it, a live stream at 2:30 for everyone to come along. So if you're not a member, please come along, have a chat, see if we can dig out some end of season trades. Man City and Palace, I'd be a little wary of Man City. Palace have shown they are up for a European fight. And again, this is the season, isn't it? That Man City have a target on their back. Brighton and Leicester should be an obvious home win. The football genius that is Ruud van Nistelrooy just hasn't got Leicester working. I look forward to his managerial partnership with Wayne Rooney. That would be a remarkable pairing. The brain power on show there. Unbelievable, Jeff. Nottingham Forest against Everton. New manager syndrome for Everton means it's a difficult one to read. Can't discount Everton under David Moyes. Aston Villa will be targeting 2+ goals from them. I did mention to you, they are an away goal scoring side, Aston Villa. You saw that in Europe midweek. The only problem I could foresee would be upcoming Champions League distraction on Tuesday, and they're away from home today. So that is a bit of a negative for the Villains. Similar story, Arsenal as well. Inter and Bayern. So it's getting crucial, isn't it? Arsenal are at home to Brentford in a London derby. So I think there's going to be some vulnerability here. We have had a few 1-0s for the Arsenal. And we have, or do need, to make sure we've got a full complement of strikers, because they have dipped markedly once Martinez et al. Were on the sick list. French League, this is a Côte d'Azur derby, and it's also a European place derby. All to play for. Nice as well, away from home in the squabble, but 2.5, the favourite suggests we use in play stats. The German Bundesliga. It's been a little quiet to get going in the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've had 0-0s up to about the 30th minute in a lot of these matches in what is a strong over 2.5 goal league. St. Pauli, Holstein Kiel. This is a relegation 6-pointer. You'd be targeting any late draw here. Must take points off your nearest rival. St. Pauli outside the relegation zone will remain so today, but could do with a booster, take them to 29, bring Hoff into the equation. Holstein Kiel, touch of the old Southamptons for them, but they still have a hope of that playoff place. A win, 21 points. They'll be on the cusp. So it is a must take points off your nearest rival match. We saw that yesterday with Bari Palermo. Did produce the winner, didn't it? Must take points off your nearest rival. Derby, Bayern and Dortmund, difficult to call. Hoff and Mainz, I'll get my coat. 2.55, your fast show fans. Bayer Leverkusen, been a little under par of late. A couple of matches where they haven't scored before half time. So you might want to do a little bit of delaying if you like buying Bayer Leverkusen before half time. Serie A, Venezia and Monza have a feel of a relegation 6-pointer. I think Monza are the side who are, touch of the old Southamptons, a little bit adrift at the bottom. it certainly is a relegation 6-pointer. Venezia, with a win, are on 24 points. Note, Lecce on 26, Parma on 27. Anything under 30 points here is fair game for Venezia to keep that squabble for the relegation zone to 5 teams, maybe 6. So it's a must-win for Venezia. Monza are out of it, so got to take the points. But Monza will be feeling it's a lowering of the sights today for them. They'll actually have a chance at a win, but whether or not they can win is a moot question. Inter Milan, Champions League upcoming. Cagliari, 10-man defence, basically. This could be another banana skin, but I do like to take on the Champions League side when they're away rather than home. Look at the Arsenal. Not Arsenal. Who was that other side in the England? Aston Villa. Barcelona, title up for grabs. Celta Vigo, Espanyol, odds-on favourites. All 3 out of 4 at home today makes a compelling enough La Liga coupon. There's more leagues than you can shake a stick at today. We'll be around for a live stream. Looking at Monte Carlo, we're moving on to Barcelona now. I've had some good time in Monte Carlo. I don't think I've had a losing trade. This, Davidic, Fekino and Alcaraz, watch out. Alcaraz coming from behind to get rid of Fils yesterday, the French, very impressive French star in France. Far too good, taking on Fils after he won the first set. These two know each other, so that looks a tad short. I think this could be a tight enough match for long enough for those odds to rise. Musetti and de Minaur. Musetti is impressed. The market hasn't been impressed by him, and he's playing Hitler haircut today. De Minaur, don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. Okay. Beating Stefanos Tsitsipas, very, very impressive for Musetti. Beating Berrettini, fellow Italian, very impressive as well. But do note, 3 out of his 4 matches so far have been, in football parlance, both teams to score. So that could be an angle. Of course, if they continue both teams to score a set, you'll be laying the first set winner. Hitler haircut, how's he getting on? Is he following orders? 2 consecutive 2-0 wins is mightily impressive for the Australian as he gears up for the French Open. 18th in the world, Grigor Dimitrov and Daniil Medvedev, 11th in the world. Wow. Impressive stuff. I could see this being a 3-setter, and so could the market. We start off in Barcelona today. Manuel, I am from Barcelona. Excellent stuff. Manuel will be watching this lot. And this is a gentle reminder to you that the tennis is high quality throughout. We go from Monte Carlo to Barcelona, Barcelona to Madrid, Madrid to Rome, and all the rest. It's really high quality affair with quality stars. So Hugh Fernley Whittingstall playing today. 1.09 favourite away from home. I'm talking of football parlance. Any familiar names? We are in Barcelona, so watch out for the Spaniards. Landaluce, can he Landaluce a blow against Diallo? And Alcala Guri, Rincon. Not very familiar names in the Spanish tennis world, but do watch out in front of home support, like Fils in Monte Carlo, could overperform. So that's good to see. And we've got Munich as well. That's qualifiers. I don't tend to play qualifiers. The ladies are still involved in this Billie Jean King Cup, but they're playing in Rouen on clay now. There's a strong French contingent there, suggesting this is a lower ranked event. So my main and Stuttgart, you can see they're all coming like fly, coming very quickly, like trains. So plenty on today. Now, I'm not too familiar with the ladies' tennis. I haven't been playing that I haven't been playing it at all, to be honest. Ladies' tennis, just the skirts don't fit. I haven't been watching it for a while, so I don't know who's world number 1, etc. So we'll have to watch out. And you know, with a women's game, the serves are a problem as well. Trusting the service games, so service stats are vitally important. as well. If I can show you a bit of tennis while I'm doing a live stream today, hopefully that will pique your interest. But you can see it's high quality throughout. There will be a live stream today at footballtradingprofits.com. And if you fancy an excursion, then you can listen to one of my Irish betting songs here at Listen Stoned. Quality stuff. It's such good music. It keeps me in football trading. Alas, no world tours for me just yet. I do like the Irish. So let's go and look at football trading profits. This will be where the live stream is today. You're all welcome, members and non-members today. Come along. It's going to be a tennis and football extravaganza. The major focus will, of course, be on the football. But I keep warning you, the stage of the season, April to May, April to September in the tennis, it is high quality tennis throughout, making it very, very readable. Looking at yesterday's, this was the only one I played. The French star in Monte Carlo meeting a world top 5 player. I think he's going to be stopping his tracks. Second set, which he was. It's a football parlance, getting the equaliser. Quite clearly something up with Grigor Dimitrov yesterday. This is the problem as well. It's an information sport, isn't it, tennis? Maybe some of Dimitrov's inner camp knew that he was potentially unwell or had a niggle. But the general public don't know that. You don't know whether to react or not. Whether a 6-0 bagel is a sign of an underlying injury or not. So good stuff. Don't forget, if you're not a Football Trading Profits member, you can join here. Go to footballtradingprofits.com, click in the login for the free trial offer. And that one is very big. And don't forget to sign up for the Betfair Trading Made Easy course. Starting from next Friday, we will be including Friday e-letters as well as Premier League research. Premier League research is going to get a bit of a spring cleaning by artificial intelligence. I'll try to get it all formatted properly for you. Maybe put some added extras in. But do sign up, footballtradingprofits.com, if you'd like a free e-letter every Friday, which will just take us through the week that's gone, any lessons learned, any new trading potential, any bet and go strategies, because we've got the pitch profit footy still providing us a little bit here and there. So this is something I will, I think, launch at the end of the football season. Start picking my selections and putting it into the real world and seeing whether we can duplicate what Steve Davidson has been doing at winningmore.com. So I'm up to the 4th of April there. I've got to be careful because I'm using Soccer 24, and that goes as far back, I think, in the calendar. I think it goes back to a week or so. Back to the 5th, so I better get cracking with that today because I'm up to the 4th. I just wanted to give you an idea. Bet and go will be extremely beneficial for a few of you, I would think, who don't have the time now and again to trade, but still want an input in the football. So we just had the 1-0 recently. Irish Premier Division, Galway. This is the lowest draw odds, suggesting that the market factors in the draw pre-match. And 0-0, of course, is a draw. So, Os, I don't know why, is to Divisi. I'm still just collecting, but you know that's a league for goals, isn't it? Irish Premier Division, First Division. We're doing all right at the moment. Don't forget the times you probably won't be able to bet both of these. So it's a luck of the draw which ones you pick. Biggest price favourite in the league. Well, we've had Brighton there. 0-0 at half time. So this one is ticking over nicely. There's fewer selections. But all we're after is a 0-0 at halftime. What I can do as well in not just recording whether it's yes or no, but recording the scoreline, is to see whether we can have a lay the 0-0 halftime score market trading angle as well. I haven't recorded the odds. Maybe that's something. I'm going to use uniform odds. So it's ticking away nicely in the background. I'm hoping that we'll get you some more Bet and Go strategies for the Football Trading Profits Football Testing Lab. If you've got any ideas, pass them on. So you'll see the live stream will be here for you later on. I hope you can come along. I've been in good form of late. Do subscribe, please, to Football Trading Profits as well, because I'll be putting in some extra content over the summer. So have a great day. I'll see members of footballtradingprofits.com and members of the public. Those of you who want to attend the live stream, 2:30 p.m. Have a great day. What?